Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today in this video, I thought I would talk about my makeup kit and my experience as a makeup artist. Especially this past year, there's been some improvements in my makeup kit. I have expanded with some of the products that I want to share with you, and I have been more active and more busy actually as a makeup artist compared to previous years. So let's start off with my makeup kit first. I have brought it in. It's sitting right next to me. The makeup kit that I currently have, I have all of my main products inside of this bag. This is one of the most recent updates, and that's because one of my clients at a wedding, they have poured their champagne over my kit. So I had to upgrade and get another bag. It was impossible to work with it. So one of the first things that I have updated, this brush holder. I bought it from Amazon. What I love about it is that it collapses the front pieces, so it stays open on both ends. Just like this, it can sit on any surface area that you have. And I also love that it has two container spots. Sometimes I put all of my brushes into one, just like this. So it has two compartments. I put all of my brushes on one side, and as I work on a person, I keep moving anything that I have used into the empty compartment. So then that way I know by the end of the session which ones I've touched, so I don't have to clean everything from scratch. So this is one of the best purchases I've had, and I think it has really helped me to stay organized and clean. The other thing that I have used, and it's a great purchase, is this palette. This is a mixing palette for actual painting. I believe this is for oil painting. It's an actual glass. It has a container that comes with it. I love that because it's not plastic, and also it's a see-through, so I can see the real colors against the glass. I have used some silver palettes before, similar to this. I do not love these because I feel that the colors wouldn't speak to me as much as a clear, translucent plate does. And I love that it's glass, so I can clean them with no problem. And I also use the other side to use some of my foundation brushes, so I don't want them to be touched anywhere else. So I love this new addition to my kit. I also have a whole bunch of new products that I have went on and got, and I've upgraded my kit into a more luxury. I've always been focused on doing weddings, and I feel like I would be able to use any products pretty much to create the look that I want. But I have noticed that working on a timeline, which is most of the weddings, you do need to be pretty quick. Having the right products helps you with that, versus you have to mix and match and create your own colors. So it makes your life easier once you have the right products, even though they're a little bit more pricier, but it does help. So for the skincare, for dry skin, I use the double layer revolutionizing serum from D'Alba. And for anybody with oily skin, I do use the Jungsamol Essential Mole Cream Light. So these are the serums that I use after I sanitize their face, and so these are the serums that I use after I tone their face and I'm about to get started. I also love this new product that I have been using, and that's the Essence Barrier from Innisfree. It's like a milk toner. I really like that. It really creates a soft, hydrated palette to get started. The other new products that I've bought is Dior line Backstage Foundation. And I was kind of on the line whether I wanted to go and invest into buying foundations, because I use usually the palettes and I mix and match. but they have really helped me to speed up my products because after all these years, I know majority of my customers belong to a certain color palette. Having the right products that really closely matches to them really saves time. And also they work with my cream products, with my foundations and the palettes. I can still match very closely to what I need to go and create, and yeah, they're pretty good. From Dior, I also bought this matte bronzer. It's in medium, and that's again because most of my customers are in medium and light colors. I really like it. It's matte, and I top it off with the Hourglass, this one. And this is more glowy, has like a sheen, so matte, and then top it off if some of the skin tones would allow for it. For example, the Asian clients, they work best with matte colors, but if you have like a darker olive skin tones, they work really well with like some shine. Also, some of the bronzy girls, you know, they are Caucasian, so they have bronze. They look really good with some glow on their contour. I do have 2 of the Patrick Ta's blushes. That's a new addition. These are the 2. So this is the lighter pink for the bride and the bridesmaids, and this one's more like a deeper color. It's for girls with a darker skin tone, also moms and grandmas. This sits really well with their skin tone. So I have She's That Girl and also She Goes to the Gym. So those are the 2 colors that I've picked up. I also went ahead and got this Dior Backstage Glow palette. I believe this is the original palette. I really like it. Previously, I've always used Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. That's the one I've been mostly using, but I really like the fact that this one has different tones of highlighters. You can see it has pink and also gold, and so it helps with different skin tones, so you can play around with that type of highlighting. For the eye, I mostly use, honestly, these 2 palettes, and that's it. Like, I carry all of my eyeshadow palettes with me, but for the past, I would say 6 months, that's all I use. So it says a lot. I went ahead and bought the Miriam Master Matte in the original. So it has all of the original colors and they're all matte and it's perfect. And also I use this one. It's from a Korean brand. It's Mood. I have it in 01 Warm Memory. I really like this palette as well. They're really pretty. So that's all I use for my weddings now. For the loose powders, I have the Hourglass and I've always been trusting and loving it. I always get the small container ones because even though as a makeup artist I don't go through them fast enough before they expire, and I hate to be throwing out a big product out. This is a translucent color from Hourglass. So for my darker tone girls, I wanted to use something that has a little bit of a darker, warmer shade to it, because translucent sometimes on darker girls sits in and you can still see it. This is from Laura Mercier, and also this is translucent but in color Honey. And I found that it looks really good for girls with darker skin tones. So that's pretty much the update I have for the products that I have bought since last year and upgraded my kit. Another thing that I've done is enrolling into a makeup course at an online academy. It's actually called Online Makeup Academy. They have a physical school in New York, and they also have an online academy that you can take classes in different variety of courses. So I enrolled into their bridal hair makeup course. They also offer a certification upon completion. What I love about it is that you can complete this course anywhere around the world that you are. You're able to join in. They don't have any minimum age or education requirements, and that's so wonderful because I am an older makeup artist now. I'm in my 40s. They actually reached out to me while I was still looking for something to freshen up my education. They offered me to take the class with their program. They did not pay me anything to promote them. It was just an exchange for getting a membership so that I could give you an update on how the course felt naturally to me. Honestly, I've not been happier. It's been such a long time since I was professionally trained as a makeup artist in 2013. Over the years, with all of the updates and trends in the industry, I felt like I needed a refresher, and this was so wonderful. I took their bridal makeup and hair course. I really enjoyed it. I'm still working through the course materials. I'm almost halfway through. One thing I loved about them is that the courses is online through videos, and also I really liked their platform. I love the fact that they assign you a tutor right away, so there's a live instructor who's going to be working with you through your experience. If you're the kind of person that you've always been interested in makeup, learning about it more technically, and you've always wanted to try to become a professional makeup artist, this is a really great way to get started with. Once you enroll into your course, you have a lifetime access to that course material. Throughout the month, they have scheduled tutoring sessions where you can speak to your tutor. You could be asking directly some of the questions that might have come up throughout doing your homework and material. What I love about it is that you can complete this course anywhere at any time, so you're not limited to showing up physically to any class. They also offer pro card benefits, so that means that if you need to purchase any makeup products, you can get a good discount on certain brands. And I have to say that I really enjoyed it so far. Feel like the lessons are really coming from teachers who have real life experiences. Everything they've talked about, it's not just from a textbook, it really comes from real life. All the tips that they have been giving is really practical. Like, if you were to speak to me and I was your mentor, I would have honestly said the exact same things. And it makes me so excited knowing like there is a course available for new artists who want to start in the industry. It has been really great experience. One thing that stood out to me is that they've established an expectation right from the start. You know, you can't try to learn makeup by just watching influencers on YouTube or on short videos on TikTok, Instagram. The influencers are more focused on selling your products. So they teach you how to use the product, not necessarily how to do the work and service. And at the end of the day, being a makeup artist for, specifically in my case, a bridal, it is a service. So it's a completely different realm of what it takes to be a makeup artist and work with one-on-one clients of different skin tones, different personalities, and how to prepare, like what to even wear, how to show up, what to have in your kit. And they also provide products to start out with your kit. They give you a brush kit. I've seen like concealer palettes, like some of the basic items that you would need to get started. They start you off with that. And especially I love their sanitation practices videos. It has been so great. They go into details, tell you all the products you would need, how to apply them. They explain very thoroughly how to clean your brushes, how to sanitize your tools, what tools to use, how to use them. I really enjoyed it so far. They kindly offered a discount code for anyone who's interested to check them out, and I'll have more information at the description of this video. Yeah, I just wanted to give you an update on what I've been up to with my makeup career. So if you have any questions, or if you'd like for me to touch on any certain topics, anything in particular, do let me know, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.